Alright, on today's video, we are going to be doing a magazine review on the Amend2 Mod 3 magazines for Glock. Now, if you've been a subscriber to my channel for any length of time, everyone knows that I am a big fan of the Amend2 Mod 3 and Mod C magazines for the AR-15 platform. And for the last year, I've exclusively only ran Amend2 Mod 3 or Mod C AR-15 magazines in all my AR videos and in the PSA Jackal videos. Now, in June of last year when I was at GunCon, I ran into Hayden from Amend2 and he told me that they were coming out with some new Glock magazines. Then goals came around in August and they still were not out yet. And then back in January at SHOT Show, I ran into Hayden again, and he said the magazines were available and live on the website. Now, I have no past experience with Amend2 magazines for the Glock platform, but I do have friends on YouTube that have run the past generations of the Amend2 Glock magazines, and some of them have had quite a bit of trouble. So hopefully that is going to be fixed with these Mod 3 mags. So let's talk a little bit about these Mod 3 magazines. They do make these for the Glock 19 platform, which will be the 15 round mags. And they also have them for the Glock 17, and these are going to be a 17 round magazine. So the exact same capacity as a factory Glock 19 or a factory Glock 17 mag. Now, I do have two of each mag. I have two of the G19 mags and two of the G17 mags. Alright, that's enough talking here in the studio. Let's get out to the range and have some fun testing these mags out. And we'll go over the packaging when we get out to the range, and I will also show you how to break the mag down to clean it. Alright, it ran them all. Ran them all. Alright, now what we're going to do is load our magazines up to capacity, and we're going to see how hard these are to load. And if it's really hard to get the last round in, we want to check all that out. I am going to speed this up so we don't make the video too long. We're going to start loading the 17 rounder first, and then we'll switch to the 19. Alright, it did indeed hold 17 rounds, but those last two were pretty hard to get in. Alright, now we've got our 15 round mag for the Glock 19. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. Now these will load faster, obviously, if you have a mag loader. But I just want to show you how hard they are to load by hand. Alright, the Glock 19 mag was a lot easier to load than the 17 rounder. That very last round was a little hard to get in, but not bad at all. So definitely easier to load the 19 mag than the 17. Ran them all. All right, I got our 17 round mag, and as far as taking these apart to clean them, and if anybody from YouTube's watching, I'm not modifying this magazine, I'm just showing someone how to take it apart to clean the mag. Amend2 mags are pretty simple to take down. You're going to take a tool of any kind you want, Allen wrench, Torx, flathead, it doesn't matter. You're going to push down on the number 2 here on your base plate. This is going to start to slide forward. Keep your thumb over it. Release the pressure. This is not captured, so this is going to come off. And that's all there is to it. There's your spring, there's your follower. Put it back together. You're just going to slide that in. Then you're going to grab that. You're going to push this back down into the magazine. You're going to grab the bottom of your base plate and you're going to slide that back on. And then what I do to knock that back in, just give it a smack on the table, and there you go. Alright, we're going to move on to the next part of our test. We've got both of our Amend2 mags fully loaded with my Brass Monkey bullet reloads. I actually forgot I had these. Now we're going to use the Ruger RXM as our test gun, but what I'm going to do is I've got the tracking turned on the camera. I'm going to step back towards the truck. We're going to drop the mag on its base, drop it bullet first, drop it on its side. We're going to see if any of the ammo falls out. And then we're going to throw them right in the RXM and shoot a steel plate. Alright, hopefully I'm back far enough that you guys can see me drop this mag. So, alright, we're going to go base first at shoulder height. Okay, nothing fell out. The bullet did move out a little bit. I'm going to push it back. Going nose first. Okay, nothing came out and the bullet did not move that time. Now we're going to drop it on its side. Okay, we lost one round on that drop. Mag looks good, it doesn't look cracked. Does have a lot of dirt and dust and debris on it. But, all right, I'm going to go grab the Ruger and we're going to see how she runs. All right, ran them all. So the drop test, we lost one bullet. The mag is fine, no cracks, breaks, anything like that. And it ran good in the Ruger RXM. All right, this time we're going to try our Amend2 17 round Glock mag. All right, shoulder height, base plate first. Okay, it doesn't look like we lost any ammo. Bullet did not move. All right, bullets down. Good, did not lose a round. Now on its side. Okay, we're good. We did not lose any ammo out of the 17 rounder. Got a little bit of dirt and gravel and debris on it. Let me go back and grab the RXM. Ran them all. All right, so far so good. The Ruger RXM ran flawless with the 19 mag and the 17 mag. And yes, this gun is clear. There's no mag in it, nothing in the chamber. I'm going to be showing you 5 different guns, so I'm not going to show you that they are all clear. If you don't like it, quit watching and don't come back. The Bear Creek Grizzly ran flawless with the 17 mag. Now this is a full-size pistol, so the 19 mag does not fit in it. But it did run flawless all day with the Mod 3 17 mag. And next up, the OD Green build. This gun ran flawless with the 19 mag and the 17 mag. But we did have a couple issues today with 2 of the guns that we took out to the range. And I want to get into that right now. So let's kick it off with the Anderson Kiger 9C Pro. This gun performed the worst today with the Amend2 19 mag. And I'm going to explain why. And like I said, this gun is clear and this mag is empty. So the Kiger, the FDE gun I'm going to show you, and the OD Green gun that I showed you, all have frames made by SCT for Anderson manufacturing. And all 3 of these frames did come from Anderson. This is not an Anderson problem. This is just something that I want to show you guys, just so you know before you go buy the 19 mag. On the Kiger, I have a magwell on here. Now this is not the SCT magwell that you're supposed to put on this gun. This is the Strike 80 magwell from Strike Industries. At the time when I got the Kiger, the SCT magwells were not available yet. So I kind of made this Strike 80 magwell fit on the Kiger frame. And that's where the problem lies. When you go to push this mag in, it doesn't lock up. You got to smack it in there, and as you can see, even that time it didn't lock. It did that time. So this mag is barely inserting into the frame because of this magwell. And as you can see, when I fired the first shot, the magazine fell out of the gun. Now I know in the MechGar review video, I came down pretty hard on that 17 mag because it was falling out of the Grizzly. But there was nothing obstructing that magazine on the Grizzly frame. So I still stand by what I said in that video. And the reason being is now I have the magwell off of the Kiger 9C Pro. And there it is. You do have a little bit of a gap right there, about a 1/16 of an inch. Got a little bit of play in the mag, but it's locked in there nice and tight now without the magwell. And now we will move on to the FDE build. We had the same issue with this gun. First shot, the mag fell out. And it happened multiple times. Now on this frame, this is the SCT frame for Anderson, but this actually has their SCT magwell on it. But same deal happening here. Now this one locks in a little bit better, but it's still pushing down on this magazine. Now the weird thing about all of this has a Steel City Arsenal slide on it. The Kiger 9C Pro obviously has the Kiger slide on it. But this gun is the exact same SCT frame with the SCT magwell. And this 19 round mag ran flawless all day in this gun. And the difference with this gun over the other 2 we talked about, this has a complete PSA dagger slide on it. So this is just something I wanted to bring to your attention. If you do have an SCT 19 size frame with the SCT magwell on it, I would probably just go ahead and get the Amend2 Mod 3 Glock 17 mag, because it ran flawless in both of the guns that we had problems with. It was only the 19 mag, and like I said, those magazines were just crammed into that magwell. That was pushing down on them, and as soon as the gun recoiled, they dropped out on the ground. All right, now that we got all the negativity out of the way, let's talk about positives. Both of these mags ran flawless all day, as far as we had no failure to feeds, we didn't have any stovepipes, we didn't have anything weird going on with these mags. They just ran. Now, obviously, the 19 mags fell out of the Kiger and the FDE build, but as far as the 17 goes, nothing. I mean, it ran flawless all day with 4 or 5 different kinds of ammo. We had no issues. Let's talk about the drop test. Now, we did have the 1 round fall out of the 19 mag. I didn't think that was too bad for dropping it from shoulder height, especially when I'm 6'3". We had no rounds come out of the 17 mag during the drop test. And as you can see, the mags, they didn't crack, they didn't break. We threw them right in the Ruger RXM and all the rounds fired. Now, Amend2 has had issues in the past with their Glock mags, and honestly, I think they have that issue fixed now with these Mod 3s. Now, I did pick up 2 of the 17s, 2 of the 19s, and I will continue to use them at the range, but am I going to use them for carry? Probably not, because I already have factory Glock 19 mags, and we all know that they are pretty much 100% reliable, so I will probably just continue to use those in my Ruger RXM when I carry it. But at the end of the day, we all need extra mags, especially if we have a lot of Glock clones or Glock pistols for that matter, or PCCs that run on Glock magazines. So just go out and pick you up a bunch of these. They're cheap, they work. Load them up before you head to the range, so you're spending less time loading magazines at the range, and just have fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.